This is quite possibly the worst debater I have ever seen.
This was crazy, bro.
I can only take this in small doses, so we'll make this fast. We have Asmongold breaking this down.
Which is the rate that black people kill each other, according to the FBI.
Oh, young Matt.
Yet white people are the oppressors.
She's out of her depth already with this guy. So the only way she's going to be able to handle somebody like this is to artificially try and dominate the frame.
I'm not sure where your education came from, but they lied to you.
Stats don't lie, though.
She like, nope.
Look, young man, you don't understand that statistics cannot be relied upon.
Statistics lie all the time. So let's start there.
It's very convenient because it makes it impossible to even engage in what she's saying.
Particularly when the statistics are coming from the sources that gain from the statistics being shown a different way.
For example, the Harvard professor, what did he have to gain from the statistics that he brought to light? If anything, he suffered from that. Will you address those statistics?
If you're going to start your argument on stats don't lie, you've already lost the argument. They lie. They lie all the time.
Well, this is off to a strong start. If we reference statistics, we've already lost the argument. So what can we rely upon?
Comparing Chinese people who are immigrants that made a choice to come to the United States and comparing the continued effort of black people to...
So the people, well, I don't even understand.
...ground themselves in a nation that continues to make impediments for them to show and live and exist in their true citizenship is a false equivalency.
A false equivalency would be grounded in objective logic. You're talking about subjective experience.
I don't believe that happens at all. No one here is in.
Are you acting right now?
And this is what I mean by artificially trying to maintain the frame.
Do you really believe
I'm telling
this?
the truth.
This is what happens when Twitter meets reality.
It's just trying to make yourself look right without actually saying anything.
What system is racist? I think the only racism we've actually seen recently, systemic racism that we've seen, is the application of systemic racism against white people. The University of Western Washington, for example, has been trying to segregate dormitories, using black-only dormitories because black people feel safer amongst each other. But they're more likely to kill each other than white people are ever to kill them. That's just the truth. You have King Von rapping about killing other black men. Why should I think that the white man is the oppressor when black men are more likely to kill me?
Oh my God, this is scary.
Well, we could easily settle this by just looking at crime statistics, if she were willing to look at statistics.
You need to think about me as your mama. Do not talk to me in that fashion.
There has to be something that was cut out there, because this makes no sense to follow up his statement with this statement.
So let's check that now.
You're not my mama, though.
It's like a soundboard of a dumb person that thinks that they're clever.
On a basic level, we have to understand that systemic racism is grounded in the realities that black people have not been considered an equal human being in this country since its onset.
She frames that as though it's all just grounded in a reality that is self-evident. So we can't even question it.
So there's simply no way.
Not even today.
To make the argument that there isn't systemic racism, and we have seen...
There's no way to make the argument because I said it's not true.
In very clear ways, the system operate in an organically racist way.
Like what? What ways? Can you be specific, please?
Do not cut me off.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, sure.
So now we have the next guy.
Why is that fair for people who never had slaves, who fought against slavery, to have to pay for people that had slaves?
One, from my understanding, you are more interested in preserving the fairness of those who didn't have slaves than the fairness of those who are the descendants of slaves.
There are large consequences to what you are proposing that echo beyond just the descendants of people who had slaves or did not have slaves.
That is priority to you than finding a fair way to...
This is an optical argument. Again, this is what I'm saying, is people like this, they only think about how things sound, not what they are.
The problem is that what you are proposing is fundamentally not fair based on easily identifiable first principles, because you're not entitled to anything that you did not do.
It's all optics.
It's getting harder and harder to tell what is true and who's benefiting from the stories that they are pushing. Ground News is an app and website that lets you compare perspectives on any topic with full transparency. It helps you spot the bias, political, and financial interest behind the headlines, follow your favorite topics, swipe between perspectives to form your own opinion, or you can simply paste any article link into their search to find the truth. That's why, honestly, I do think Ground News is one of the best tools to actually examine your bias and try and attempt for transparency. It's not just some new tool that you have to learn to use. It's very intuitive. And in today's climate, clarity is no longer a luxury. That's why you can get 40% off the same Vantage plan I've been using. That's $5 a month for unlimited access to everything I've mentioned and more. Go to ground.news/Smith. If you actually want to know what's going on, take back control of your thinking, using ground news.
It's all optics.
Well, our ancestors wasn't asking for handouts. They were asking for equal opportunity. And we have equal opportunity in this country.
Oh, well, you don't want that.
We had a black president, just in case you didn't know.
He does have a valid point here that she's not even going to contend with. How is America systemically racist if someone who's black can become the president of America?
So let's get off this thing where, oh, America is so racist. What's making America so racist is people that continue to talk about racism and continue to focus on racism instead of focusing on unity and bringing our country forward. People that are
These people don't want unity because unity means that their power structure doesn't exist anymore.
I refuse to embrace a victim mentality because that's not what our grandparents and Harriet Tubman and those people fought for. They fought for equal opportunity.
Do not bring up Harriet Tubman's name in vain, baby, please.
Rather than contend with any of the logic he presented, she's going to make some charade about Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman,
the Lord's name.
Harriet Tubman was literally saving her family and others from slavery.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything that he's saying?
You know who helped her? White people. They were on the Underground Railroad. Come on in.
No, you know who helped her?
Come on in.
No, you know who helped her?
God.
She goes, no.
Yeah, who helped Harriet Tubman? Let's finish that statement, please.
People who benefit from white supremacy. One of the things that
Wait, what?
So that, well, that's a catch-22.
So people who helped Harriet Tubman in the Underground Railroad to rescue slaves did it because they benefited from white supremacy.
So what's the insinuation here? That they were helping Harriet Tubman so that they could have more slaves? This does not make sense.
Damn, bro, like what? God damn, bro, you gotta put your brain in a microwave to figure that one out.
And Asmongold does pick up on this artificial frame manipulation.
Stop.
Let's talk about that.
None of this is gonna work if y'all are just gonna sit here and make up shit.
It's
not gonna work. No, a debate has to be in facts.
But you're the one who claimed that statistics cannot be relied upon.
You're putting off emotional liberalism right now.
I am not putting off emotional liberalism.
You're
putting off unfounded lies based in conservatism.
If your logic is sound, you do not need to be so loud. You do not need to interrupt.
Black people still sell their own people today, too, by the way.
I don't know if I'm going to last.
We're selling our own people today,
I don't know if I'm going to last.
You probably won't last with me.
I won't because your ignorance is so overwhelming.
She go, no.
All she can do is call the other person ignorant and accuse them of interrupting her.
Liberals, y'all start name calling when y'all get defeated in an argument.
You won't have an argument because you keep cutting me off.
You just cut him off.
Yeah.
You started off saying, we believe in hard work.
Yeah.
And we believe in being compensated.
Reparations is not, though. Reparations is not hard work. It's stealing. It's Robin Hood.
You said you believe in hard work.
Yes.
And you believe in being compensated for hard work.
Yes.
But you didn't do anything. You didn't work or do anything.
Like, listen to this. This is crazy.
Were slaves compensated for their work?
But why should people who are sitting at home playing video games, smoking marijuana,
are you sitting at home playing a video game? Are you sitting at home playing a video game?
The people that they wanted
Am
reparations
I sitting at home playing a video game?
Are you a slave? Is there anyone you know that suffered as a slave? Yeah, if you can point to someone who worked as a slave and we can pay them money. But unfortunately, they're not around because you're not entitled to anything that you did not do.